That doesn't look the guy, is it?
Wait,
Now can already.
okay. Can you tap this one? The latest one. New links. Okay. New link. Okay.
Wait for them to come in. I think they give up.
刚才都没有人进来。
Hello, who's here? Can anyone just say hi?
Hey, who is easy text is who ah?
Yo, whoever you are.
Okay, so this is our second time doing a 360 live. So basically, we're also learning as we do this live session. So I think just now I didn't turn on 360 degree video. Can you just let me know whether you can pan around on the screen and see all around the room where we are now? Can you see over there is the balcony and the door to the balcony, and then here is the door to the entrance. Can you actually see?
Okay, thanks again for
thank you, Ben,
tuning.
for confirming. Thank you for joining. Thank you for coming in, everybody. Whoever is here, thank you, Ben. Thank you. Yes, Gavin, thank you. Anything you want to see, ask us. We can show it to you here. Whatever that we have, it's not sponsored, so these are all our items. The majority is belonging to Alvin. I only have basically the X2 and selfie sticks. So anything you want to see, let us know.
Okay, let me start by showing what's on the table. Alright, so if you pan here, this is the Ulanzi Ombra. It's a very big tripod where I make use of the flow, and I will screw it on to here to see the stars. I will show you how later. Alright, next thing I want to show you, this is the Ulanzi Urig Clamp. This Urig Clamp is very useful because you can clamp this onto your bike and you can screw this, and it's very firm. What I mean by this, see, no matter how you cycle, it will not fall. Alright, okay, the next thing, this is the Insta360 1x2 quick card reader. So in summary, this is just like a thumb drive whereby you put the SD card inside and you insert it into your 360, the USB-C. Why people use this is because they want, it's like every time, if let's say you're doing recording, then if you want to transfer it to your computer, you must always take out the SD card, take out the battery, take out the SD card. But with this acts like a thumb drive. A thumb drive to your 360 camera Once you finish filming, you simply take it out, and then you just put it, insert to your handphone, which is USB-C, of course. There is also a lightning cable over here, alright? Lightning adapter, alright? So once you insert it to your handphone, the Insta360 app will just auto pop up and you can copy the files over. Very fast, very useful. Alright? These are the Ulanzi. This is the handphone holder. And this is the ball rig for the Ulanzi. Later I will explain to you what I use this for.
Okay.
Alright?
Ben is asking, right, whether we can try dual lavalier mic setup if possible. Okay, I can't seem to use dual mic setup with Rode. Okay, I don't have the Rode wireless mic, so I can't share or I can't try it out myself. I'm using the DJI wireless mic. In my experience so far with the DJI wireless mic, that is the sound quality is good. There's only one thing that I feel that it's kind of get in the way is when I mount this Ulanzi microphone mount onto the camera, right? Somehow or rather the side of the mic can be captured in the view. So when I'm editing, right, I have to be careful to sort of like have to choose the option that says mic mount. I remember there's one option that says mic mount to eliminate the away, but still can see a little bit of the view, the mount of the view. So if I'm doing a 16:9 edit, right, I try to pan away from that little part here. I haven't actually tried using a lavalier mic. So far, I've only used the wireless setup. That means I mount the receiver here and I mount the transmitter on myself. So far, okay, not bad. The sound quality is good. If I'm outside, right, so you know outside you capture all the ambient noise as well. So when in editing, post-editing, do a bit of the audio adjustments in Premiere Pro. For me, it's Premiere Pro. Yeah. So Ben, I hope I helped you answer a bit of that because I haven't actually tried the lavalier mic myself. I've been using the wireless version of the DJI, and wireless so far it works, and I haven't tried the lavalier. I don't have the lavalier mic actually, so yeah. Anything? Let us know if there's anything else that you guys want to see, or I think the last time we did, not many of you were here. So okay, I will share with you the. Oh, thank you, Ben. Thank you for acknowledging, because if you don't type right, I don't know whether you know what I just shared. Okay, the last time we were here, I shared this new version of this 3-meter stick. The whole thing is actually carbon fiber, and it's manufactured by Siri, right? Siri. So you know Siri is quite a reputable brand, and they make tripods and accessories for cameras. So this one, the quality is good, and actually I bring it for travel. And recently, after my default Insta360 selfie stick spoiled and died on me, right, I've been relying mainly on this only when I go out with my X2. So you can see, right, I'm going to extend all the way 3 meters in my room here. You can see it's actually like this, quite long. You just pan around the screen, right, and you can see it's all the way from my small little kitchen all the way to the door. So what happened is that it can go into a backpack, no problem. The only thing is that I want to share one experience is that when I was taking the plane, I don't pack this onto my backpack. I put this in the luggage. Reason being, when the backpack go through the scanning, right, I think the officer might just may not know what it is, so they will scan back and forth, and then they'll like ask you to open the bag, and then you might be delayed because of this stick. So if you can, maybe don't bring this stick onto the plane. You can pack it in your luggage and check it in. Then other than that, I have also the original version of the extended selfie stick. This one is longer. This one is longer. Both also actually both also is quite long. You can see the difference. This is the new version, short and slightly fatter, and this is the long one. And the long version, right, if I put in a backpack, it will stick out. So just have to be careful that you don't kind of like walk past something and then accidentally hook onto something. So, and there's a stopper here there's a stopper here. This piece is actually, for me, this kind of small little thing is very risky. I might actually lose it. So I tend to be very careful if I need to take this out, just keep it somewhere that you know where it is later. Okay, and other brands like Telesin also sell this, but I think the main difference is Telesin, right? When you extend out, you need to twist to lock it. For Telesin, but for this one, it seems like I didn't really have to twist. I just pull it all the way and it's like stuck already. It's like stuck there. So I would say pros and cons now, because I'm not too sure whether one day this will become loose or not, and whether it will just drop down by itself. But so far, it's still relatively new. Hence, that's why it's no. It's okay. Just pull out and then you will. So you see, you can slide down by itself. Oh my god. Okay, so this is if you see on YouTube or TikTok or Instagram, right, a lot of them use this to do the javelin throw. I'm just going to do slight javelin throw here, not all the way. I don't want to damage my lights. So I just do a small one here, then you guys can see. 1, 2, go. See, something like that. And then you see, it's kind of like when you slide all the way out, right? If it goes far enough, it will stop there by itself. So this is the original extended selfie stick. Okay. So just remember this piece of sponge, yeah. So don't lose it. Okay. Yeah. The original selfie stick comes with the pouch. Okay, and then the new extended one, they didn't provide a pouch. Just let you guys know. Okay, and what else? I think you just share the clamp.
Alright, if you can see what I've been doing just now is I've been making use of my Insta360 FLOW. And see, the camera is tracking Trisha wherever she walks. Right? So if Trisha walks over there, can you please walk over there, please?
Where? Here. Yep.
Okay. Now it doesn't track because she's too close.
I'm not. Because I'm not in the scene yet. I think you need to press track when you're facing me. I'm not sure.
No, you are.
Okay. I don't have flow, so I don't know how it works. I'll let Alvin share. Yeah.
Okay, basically this is the FLOW, and let's stop tracking her. Alright, so how do I make use of the FLOW? Alright, see right now it's still recording. Okay, this is the FLOW, and this is the height which it can go up to. And if you want to film anything, you should actually just pull this down. Then after that, you hold it and you walk. Okay. Now
you have to walk slower, like ninja walk. They call it ninja walk.
Now let's say I'm tracking her. Okay, I'm tracking her. See? Wherever I go.
But you're walking. Or maybe I should walk and then
Yeah, I can track her.
Yeah.
Okay, Trisha, walk over there.
Okay. So now I walk over there, right?
See?
Can see? Can.
Can.
Okay. So
Okay.
it's moving lah.
Yes, it's moving.
Okay.
Alright.
Now I walk back to where I'm supposed to be sitting.
Yes.
And is it moving?
Yes, it's moving. Alright.
So this is a pretty good feature for the Flow compared to other brands.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. And the next thing about this Flow is you can do
Hi,
a
full-time daddy.
Hey, how's your daughter?
Yeah, she's very cute. Yes, I saw her in your recent clips. Yeah. Wow, she really dared to jump into the 2 meter plus pool. If it's me when I was at her age, right, I was very scared of water. I think when I was in secondary school, then I started to learn swimming. Even then, I was pretty scared of deep. I always swim near the wall. But I see your daughter is very good. She dared to just jump inside 2 meter plus pool to look for something. Wow, very good.
Okay, let me continue. Okay, right now I am going to attach my Flow to my Ombra.
Ben, you asked me whether the new selfie stick can do the javelin throw or not. Cannot. It's what you say it should. The new stick cannot. If the new stick can, I wouldn't buy the original one. So I'll just use this throughout. So the new stick cannot, do the javelin throw. And this tripod here, just now I shared. I'm not sure if you were here in the room already. So this tripod here is made by Best360. You know that YouTuber Best360, and I found that it fits the new version just nice, because the new version of the selfie stick is heavier and bulkier, so you need a tripod that is in sort of like in ratio to that weight and thickness. So this new version, this Best360 selfie stick is pretty good for that, and it's you can actually extend it, like this for all 3 sides, and also here you can twist the top. If you don't want to open all the way out, you can twist it. So if you want to open all the way out, right, you can see it like this. So it depends on what kind of situation you are in. If you are in a tight place, right, you can make it smaller. So I think this is quite a good piece of equipment. Yeah. And also, like, if let's say you go to Europe or certain countries that are quite cold and you want to use sturdier selfie stick and sturdier tripod, these two are quite good options to bring along. Yeah. As you know, some European countries, just the breeze only, your whole tripod might actually fall off. So you need something very sturdy. Okay. And just now, probably you were saying.
Okay, so right now I'm showing you how I attach the Flow to the tripod, and this is how I do. Okay, this is the setup where we want to see stars, but you can see there's a limitation, right? And the limitation is I can only show this much only. So what do? I will actually move this ball head and I can see everything. See? It does not fall. I can use this to shoot the sun also. So what I do is I just come here, then shoot above also.
The Ulanzi tripod.
Yeah, this is the Ulanzi tripod. Basically, you can use it on any tripod which has a ball head, right? And the good thing about this, it has the motion time lapse also. What do I mean by motion time lapse? Motion time lapse means that it will take a moving time lapse. You can choose from right to left or left to right, right? And it is different from a stationary time lapse. Okay. All right. The good thing about this Flow is, if your handphone is good enough, you don't need to make use of the Insta360 app to connect with the Flow. Why I say that? Because mine is a Xiaomi 13 Pro, and the Xiaomi 13 Pro, the camera function, it has the star function, which means I can capture long exposure for the stars, which the Insta360 app don't have. So you can So how it works is you just attach the phone to the Flow, but you don't connect to the Insta360 app. And yes, you can still make use of the gimbal or the Flow to move the camera. Alright? Any questions on the Flow? Okay, next, full-time daddy. If you are here, I will show this to you again. This is the Urig, Ulanzi Urig, where you can clamp it onto your kick scooter, bicycle, anything which can be clamped on. Alright? And how this works is, if you see over here, actually clamp this over here and make it and extend it. Of course, you have to cycle at a clear path where there's no one coming here. So what I'm trying to say is you can clamp this anywhere, here, behind, anywhere. And this clamp is very strong. But take note not to clamp too hard onto your bike, otherwise there'll be scratches. Alright? Wait. Okay.
Let's see. Do you have anything else that you might want to see or want us to show? Yeah, if we have them, we'll definitely bring out and share with you. Okay, just now I was saying, right, for the X2, I bought this premium lens guard. It is made of glass. I had the normal lens guard previously, but after a couple of months usage, right, firstly, I find that actually the footage is not so nice. Secondly, I don't know what happened, got scratch on it, so I threw that away, and I bought this premium lens guard. This area here is made of glass, and I bought it as like a safety assurance. Although so far I haven't used it yet because I bought this before I went for my trip in Phuket, so I was also afraid that like during the trip something scratch or what, and then you know if I go like scuba diving, maybe I want to put this on first. But so I bought it as a safety assurance lah. So I brought it along, and they come with the pouch to quite nice. They come with pouch for you to keep inside, and you also can use to clean the glass like this. Okay. So this is the premium lens guard for X2. I heard that they might stop making this in future. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's good to have if you want to protect. But then you know you may not use. You can choose not to use it lah because it's actually can be opened up and clipped. Yeah. So when you don't use it, put inside the pouch because it's glass. So the pouch protects the glass. Bullet time cord, you guys already for Insta users, you guys already probably very familiar with this. Just remember that it's like yo-yo, so you can't really supposed to retract by itself. Yeah. So this is the bullet time cord, and then I have the monkey mount here. The monkey mount is quite convenient if you don't really have a mount like this. You can consider this as an alternative of this. So I don't have this piece. I didn't buy this. So that time I thought like, okay, let's try this one. And I wanted to mount it onto the bicycle somewhere. But I realized that after I mount onto the bicycle, right, it still can shake. So anything on the bicycle when we cycle is really moving. So we don't want the camera to move. So I realized that I can't use this on the bike, so I use it on fixed fixed objects like railing, metal bars, you know, that kind of thing. So this is the one. Okay. What else? Let us know if you want to see anything else, and we'll show you. If not, maybe we can share also some of our experience using the 360 when we are on trip. And like, okay, when I go to the airport, how do I pack my stuff? Usually my camera and my laptop is in my backpack with me. But for bulky sticks like this, and then tripod, you know, or even this, I will try not to bring it with me onto the plane because they may view it as weapon for some reason. Sometimes you can explain and explain, to them it's like you ask and ask. So in order not to slow down everybody, because there's always people behind you who want to check in and want to quickly board the plane. So for these items, right, I will usually put into a luggage and check in the luggage with the luggage. Only my camera itself and the laptop I will put in my backpack, and also of course microphone, because most of the time I understand that when the airport luggage handlers, they just literally throw your luggage onto the conveyor belt. So all these electronic items itself is easily damaged. Yeah, and then I try to luggage itself.
Okay, so what I just do is, okay, if you can see over here, long before I had the flow, I was making use of this Ulanzi Iron Man and the Ulanzi Handphone clamp, right? Okay, so what is this setup for? Then you can use Handphone to do a time lapse, a static time lapse. You can put your Insta360 onto this Ulanzi Clamp over here, and you can do a 360 time lapse. This is another way which you can do it also.
Yeah. This is a very good setup because you can make use of the phone and your 360 at the same time. Yeah.
Why this is a good setup is you can do a time lapse here, immediately send out to your friends or whatsoever for viewing. The Insta360 wise is a little bit tricky because you need to edit, then you need to export. You only do that if you have time and if you know what you're doing. Alright, if you cannot wait, you just use this setup. Alright, this setup is good. Okay. Now, what is this? This is the Telesin backpack clamp. So what it does is you can mount your 360 over here, or you can mount the go-to, right? Go-to, I did not bring the other clamps. I did not bring the other attachments. I just brought this set only. So you can attach your 360 on here. Like this. Screw your 360 over here and just clamp it onto the back, onto the strap. Otherwise, you can also make use of this, and you screw your 360 on it, and this is magnetic. What this means is you can attach it to your car, on top of your car, the fridge, to do time lapse. How I applied this is I brought this to Thailand with me. So we were in the middle of the road. I had no tripod. I only had the car. So we just sat in the car and I just put this on the roof of the car to capture the nice view. I was in Kalkor. Yeah. Right.
It didn't drop or whatsoever.
Never dropped.
Then how fast the car was going? Like how many kilometers?
No, we were actually at the viewpoint.
Oh.
But it's because